YTPC Padre Piper coming to you via the virtual airwaves of YouTube to say, hello YouTube Pipe community. I hope you are well and you're finding all the blessings in your life. You know, someone recently quipped, and I wish I could remember who exactly it was, maybe they can remind me in the comments, that I have the longest intro in all of the YTPC. I did not intend for that to become the case, but there it is. I don't know. You know, I remember when I first started doing the videos, what I really wanted was a closer, a nice closing line. And I think I finally just settled on the one that I always use at work. So, you know, there it is, which is wishing you and yours God's peace, grace, and blessings. But today, before I do that, I wanted to talk to you about a couple of different things. Number one, some house cleaning. This is a beautiful Rossi by Savinelli that I am smoking for the first time ever. Some HH Acadian Perique. Enjoying this over lunchtime if you are enjoying your lunch while watching this, or maybe it's breakfast time where you are when you're seeing this, or it's dinner time or you're getting ready to go to bed. Whatever it is, I hope you're having a great time and a great day. This Acadian Perique is nice. It was gifted to me by my good friend Mark VV. He's in the same vicinity, the same neck of the woods as me, and was kind enough to give me some of this to sample, and he gave it to me, I don't know, a month or two ago, and I'm finally getting around to it. This is really nice. I printed this out from tobaccoreviews.com. This blend includes Virginia, Burley, Original Cavendish, Dark Fire, Kentucky, Oriental, and of course a fair amount of Perique. You know, it does have a fair amount of Perique, but it's still playing nicely. It's not overly done. The HH Acadian Perique has no top flavor at all. I'm not detecting any. Tastes like tobacco. Tastes like good tobacco too. No top flavor at all, which means that you will only enjoy the tobacco taste. When smoked, you'll experience no tongue bite. It's a cool burn. It really is. No tongue bite, and this blend will smoke to the bottom, leaving only dry ashes. It is rich, flavorful, very satisfying smoke. I can attest to all of that thus far, and I'm fully enjoying it. Probably won't be able to keep it lit because I have a habit of talking too much. Well, what is it I wanted to talk to you about today? A couple of things. Wanted to give some shout outs. I'm going to get to those in just a moment. First, I wanted to talk to you about getting in touch with your inner dork. Yes, this has been a topic that has been on my mind pretty much since, well, for a few days now. It really became a concept idea for a video this morning. On the way to work, I decided I had some time. I was going to pull into the oil change place and you know, get one of those 2-minute oil jobs or whatever the case is. And I did. And as I was handing the guy opened the door to let him scan like he does, I noticed it's more so on this side now. Yes, I wore a white t-shirt with this black clergy shirt, and it's longer than the sleeves of the short sleeve. And I thought, what a dork. How dorky do I look? And you know, I had purposely, easy for me to say, purposely, I have black t-shirts that I wear in case this happens with short sleeves for some reason. This morning I put on a white t-shirt with a short sleeve shirt, and pretty dorky looking, gotta tell you. But that's not the extent of my dorkiness. No. I want you to know a little about Padre's dorkiness, and I want to hear about yours. Maybe this would be a good chance for a video response, or you just want to leave a comment and tell me about your dorkiness. I have been looking to purchase a Vespa motor scooter, and I have a friend who says that's about the dorkiest thing a grown man can do. And I think that is a typical American sort of attitude, because we don't have the fond appreciation for scooters that our friends over across the pond in Europe do, and in other parts of the world even. And the truth of the matter is, I don't want a Harley. I just don't. I want a motor scooter. I really do want a Vespa. The little bit of traveling that I would do on it would be fun. It would literally be to work and around the neighborhood and such. The gas mileage is fantastic. I'm an old rider from back in the day when I was a younger man and stupid. You know, teen years, early 20s, I did a lot of riding, and so I've got some experience. It's probably been 30 years. That's not a great thing, but you know, what do they say about riding a bike? To my friend, you will notice, I did not, I repeat, steal the lighter from the Acolyte closet. I'm using my own today. So anyway, I don't happen to think Vespas or any kind of motor scooters are all that dorky. What are your thoughts? Any scooter riders? I know we got a ton of hog riders and other motorbike riders out in the YTPC. Parson Rick used to post some, and I guess maybe I just haven't seen him lately. I hate that YouTube has some sort of control over what shows up in your feed. I used to see a lot of Parson Rick. I'm gonna have to go click his bell so that I always get his updates, because I don't know, maybe I've missed something or maybe just not been posting lately. I do know he had a medical condition he was taking care of, so maybe he's just been off the air for a little bit. But he used to post a lot of his ride videos, and that was really cool. He's got a really nice motorbike. But again, I don't want a motorbike. I want a Vespa. I'm gonna get a Vespa. Any scooter riders out in the YTPC, let me know. Love to hear your thoughts on it. So I don't think it's dorky, but definitely dress dorky today. And here's the other experience I've been having with my inner dorkiness. I was over at my dad's house. My dad passed away very suddenly and unexpectedly back in January, and it's always you got to go through stuff, and been going through things and really swung into getting in touch with my history of dorkiness. And for instance, I'm going to show you some pictures if you promise not to laugh. Okay, so here goes. This is dorky, folks. This is 1983 at Disney World on a band trip in high school. That's me in those short shorts. Friends, that is dorkiness personified. And the funny thing about that is the girl to my right, I was a sophomore, she was a senior. And I guess she was one of the also dorky band members. I don't know. We ended up dating as of that trip. Weird dorky story. We were in some ride and the lights go down and she grabbed my hand. I don't know, the rest was history. I made it through the summer or something. Anyway, so that wouldn't be outdone by 1984 at Christmas time. More dorkiness. This time going with the shades of turquoise. I don't know what that is. And I don't know if I'm receiving or giving a Christmas gift to mom, but yeah, from the hair down to the clothes, folks, it didn't get any better from 83 to 84 in terms of the dorkiness. Now, something happened in 1985. I became a senior in high school, and I think I finally started to kind of hit my stride, and come out of the dorkiness phase, and did pretty well too. New girlfriend, and I guess in my teen years, that's probably some of the least dorkiness I've got going for me, and even that's probably not all that great, but that's 1985. By 1986, first year in college, it must be genetics or something. I mean, the dork gene just came out super strong, as you can see in this picture. Lord knows what I was thinking with the bolo, the shirt, the glasses, the hair. I do remember the hair. You got to remember I was in bands and such, and I really liked, I can't even think of the guy's name now. It was, he was the son of Frank Zappa, Dweezil Zappa, and I really liked his hair. And I think I was in a phase where I was trying to go after his hair. So anyway, folks, I am not the only dork in the YTPC. You know some of you can get in touch with some of your dorkiness too. Love to hear about it. Leave me a comment make me a VR if you want to dork back at me and see if you can outdo some of my dorkiness from back in the day. What would happen? You know, think about this. 100 years from now, your ancestors come across this ancient thing called YouTube and they find your videos. You think they think you're pretty dorky? You know, speaking of videos, and this is what I also wanted to get to and talk to you about today as I continue to enjoy this wonderful pipe. I don't know if it's lit anymore. Yeah, it went out on me, but it's this HH Acadian Perique. First tasting notes, good stuff. I think the review, not the review, the little, you know, I guess this is from the manufacturer. It's what shows up on tobacco reviews. It's a good descriptor. I'm gonna out myself. I knew that orange dollar store lighter wasn't really gonna make it, and man, you know who you are. Forgive me as I use this from the Acolyte closet. Folks, it works well. It works well, that's all I can say. Anyway, we do have some great presenters in the YTPC, and it's always wonderful when we get new ones, and it's always, I think, important for us veterans to try and encourage the new ones. And I've come across some that I've really been enjoying lately. I wanted to share them with you. I'll put their links down in the cellar, and you can go check them out too. I think that you're gonna find that these are some really good guys, and I encourage you to give them a sub. I suspect that they'll all sub you back. That's kind of the way we do things around here in the YTPC. Number one, and this is in no particular order, a guy named Carl Holt. He's down in Florida, makes some wonderful videos. He's also on Instagram. I think it's Carl's Pipe Dreams. Don't quote me on that. It could be off, but check him out. Carl Holt is his channel name. New to the YTPC presenter community and doing a fine job. You'll want to check him out. Here's one that's really been quite enjoyable. Over a Pipe. Now, I will tell you, he needs a catchphrase. That's an inside joke. He made reference to that. Maybe he was the one that outed me on the longest intro. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. I forget. This guy, if you could picture a younger, better-looking Karl Rove, complete with a whiteboard. He even kind of sounds like him. Check him out. You're going to like this guy, Over a Pipe. He's got a fantastic channel. He's going to be going places. Really a fantastic presenter. Gives some wonderful talks. You know, whether you agree or disagree with his points, because he's all over the place on different topics, he's interesting and he causes you to think, and I think you're going to enjoy him. So give him a shot. Also new to the community, a guy named OTC Piper. Now I'm going to give you 2 for 1 here, because OTC Piper is actually newer than his brother, who is also relatively new, and that's Catholic Pipesteader. You're going to want to check out both of those guys. They do a fantastic job in the YTPC. I've enjoyed virtually getting to know them through their videos, and I think you will too. And also Patriot Piper, another one who's new to the community, and all these folks are at this point under 100 subs, and we can help spread them the word about who they are, and one of the ways we can do this is by, you know, check out the links down in the cellar and watch a couple of their videos. I think you'll be impressed. And one final one, this is actually 6, because I think I gave 2 for 1 with OTC Piper and Catholic Pipesteader, since they're brothers. So this would be number 5, but I guess it's number 6. Check out, oh man, now I lost his name, YTCP Piper. This is Brian. Some of you might remember Brian from his old channel. Brian ran into some health concerns, and went away from the YTPC for a little bit. He's restarted his channel just under a different name, YTCP Piper. Give him some support and some love, and I'm happy to give you a shout out, brother. And I think these are some real good newer folks to presenting in the YTPC that all of you would enjoy. Now, I don't know what else to say. I've dorked out for over 14, going on 15 minutes here on my channel, and I really am curious to hear what your thoughts are on dorkiness. If you have a funny story that of your teen years when you were kind of dorky. I know Matches 860 has a fantastic story about a date he went on. Just hilarious. And I suspect, and I say this with all love, that he was pretty dorky in his teen years. I love you, Matches. You know I do. But you know, there's just something sweet about the dorkiness of pipe smokers, or at least many of us. Okay, I'll just speak for myself. You know you love me, even though I'm a dork. Maybe I should change the name of my channel, Padre Dork. Huh? Anyway, love to hear about you. If any of you are scooter people, if any of you are in particular Vespa riders, but any kind of motor scooter, I'd like to hear from you too, because maybe we can communicate about that in a different channel or a different venue or something. I'm just curious out there. I know there's again a bunch of motorcycle guys, and yeah, I don't want the Harley, so don't even try and talk me into it, guys. I'm gonna dork out with a Vespa. And that's it for now, because I got to get back to work. Lunchtime coming to a close, and Padre Piper bringing this video to a close, and wishing you and yours God's peace, grace, and blessings.